Shalom, Royal Family. The class you are about to hear is taught by the Honorable Yudhe Beit Nun Sophie Yudhe many years ago. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Visit us at www.yahweh144000.com. Also, Royal Family, you can enroll in classes designed for the Godhead at www.universityofyahweh.org. And also, Royal Family and friends, we want to share with you Yahweh's keys to riches.
Our particular relationship with our particular God is most important. And once again, it's so beautiful to see something in Deuteronomy chapter 16, verse 10, where we're asked to do something that no other God asked his followers to do. Keep the Feast of Weeks. Who would ever dream that the law of the Feast of Weeks is so potent? And I've only touched just a little bitty touch. It's almost like a hint at the law of Feast of Weeks. It's so powerful that just one of my sentences in regard to this is infinite study. And when applied, listen carefully, and when applied, is infinite wealth and infinite rulership, infinite peace with infinite power, infinite glory, infinite honor, infinite fame, infinite life. All of this is encompassed in the law of the Feast of Weeks. And I'm producing books from this feast. Yes, books. And the wise want these books. Will not be satisfied without these books. Now the foolish virgins among us will not put any oil in their lamp. Your lamp is your mind, you know. That's what helps you to see your way out of poverty. You can't see your way out of poverty until you come to understand that's where you reside. Now, some of you know what I'm talking about, and others of you are looking at me kind of like, in verse 10, we can see that we must have the tribute of a free will offering of your hand, which you must give unto Yahweh your God. Now you have to know who your God is to give it to him. But you don't have a choice now. If you want the blessing from the law of the Feast of Weeks, you have to do this. What is that saying? That's saying that Yahweh is requiring you to be blessed. Isn't that? I mean, see, some of you need to hear me again. I've been saying this all week. Maybe you've just gotten used to it. I don't know, but I'm trying to get something to sink in on you, that the law of Feast of Weeks requires you to be rich. I mean, you can't belong to Yahweh and be poor. That goes with the territory. Now, some of us have found out this includes more than money. Praise God. Some of us have been deluded into thinking that wealth is money. What I want you to understand is wealth does not exclude money. Did that pass by anybody? Or did that hold up and put on brakes and stop inside your head? Or did that just shoot right on through your head? See, I said, wealth is more than money. But don't you ever forget wealth includes money. When you have a true wealth, you'll have true money too. One comes first if you want to keep it forever. And you can inherit money. And without true wealth, dissipate and gone. But true wealth is so powerful that you can have no money and then end up with all of it. So you have to use your hands here and sow some seeds of Yahweh. Not wild oats, but seeds of Yahweh. Wild oats don't need your help. They do their own thing naturally. I took care of wild oats. But this harvest requires some work from you. And I think I got over to you this week what the kingdom of heaven is like. Unto a man, sow some seed. Kingdom of heaven. What's so fascinating about this Feast of Weeks is heaven is no longer a fantasy. Heaven is no longer elusive. Heaven is no longer unknowable. Heaven is no longer an unreachable mystery. I have unfolded to you the parable. The kingdom of heaven is likened to a man that sowed Yahweh's seed. Oh, yes, Yahweh. Now, the Feast of Weeks is celebrated in the third month. Seven weeks after Passover. And then that's significant, and we learn that this is not left up to chance. It's mathematically correct and required, happens the same way every time, forever. Here is a perfect prescription here. When you study the number 7, you'll begin to understand some of the mysteries of perfection. And here, 7 sevens. Now that's shown up. 7 sevens. 7 times 7. That is shown up some perfection. That's 49. Some say that the 49 represents 4 is a number that says foundation, setting up the foundation, and 9 is completion. That's why you carry a baby 9 months, sign of completion. Now you should be shown off rich by Feast of Weeks. Between Passover, the time you exit, by the time you exodus America, you should leave sowing your seed. That's how you get out of America, is sowing Yahweh's seed. That's the only way you can exit. And in 7 complete sevens, you should have so much wealth that you need cargo planes and things just to bring your offering to Yahweh. Now, some of you know that this week I have revealed infinite wealth to you. Praise Yahweh, and I'm excited about you who are excited. And true wealth is when you sanctify yourself and become holy. Where is that? Leviticus 11:44. You're going to have to go to work yourself, own yourself. You can't do it without my help, but once I shine the light on Satan, then you have to go to work. sanctifying yourself. You got to study that. Sanctify yourself. For I am Yahweh ben Yahweh, your God. And because I am, you shall therefore sanctify yourselves, and you must be holy. Why? Because I am holy. And neither shall you defile yourself with any creeping thoughts. Any thoughts creeping around in your mind. Don't leave any in there. Let's get rid of all wicked, abominable thoughts out of your head. Don't eat any of them. Don't swallow any wicked thoughts. Don't let any wicked thoughts hang around and defile the body of your mind. Now, I'm going to say again, I'm just kind of building on all this week as we move forward. It's against the law of Yahweh to be poor. That's a shock. It's against the law. You can't follow Yahweh and be poor. I know all about your poverty, and you can't. It's against the law of Yahweh to be in poverty. It's an insult. It's an insult to Yahweh for you to claim to be his child. He owns everything, and you claim poverty. It's interesting how a few hours seem to kind of set us in a dull motion, you know. It's like you're in shock. Some of you are acting like you've never heard this before, you know, like, what is this now, old news or something? Now, see, you're supposed to remember the Feast of Weeks forever. So I said, and the law of the Feast of Weeks tells you that it's against the law of Yahweh to be in poverty. That's against the law. Yeah, see, I have some little fellas rejoicing over being rich. They already dancing. They hear it's against the law to be in poverty, and they jump up and dance. I mean, it's a blessing to find out it's against the law of your God. It's not against the law of this country. The laws of this country are designed to make you poor. They tax every dime you get. We found out this week that our enemies tricked us into thinking we have take-home pay. So inadvertently, we learned today the only pay you ever going to be able to take home is what you bring to Yahweh out of America. Praise Yahweh, because your enemy is taxing every dime you hold. That's why you can't make the progress you want to make. How can you make progress when someone is taxing away everything you got your hands on? And you're unconscious about it. What a deception to live under. Thinking you have something, and you have nothing without your God. All that you have is in your God, Yahweh. You don't have anything. You cannot have anything. And what's even more amazing is your enemies who tax away all that you have you loving them for doing it. The people who put you in poverty, you love them for putting you and keeping you in poverty. Because you, my people, want to be like them instead of being like your God, Yahweh. What a shortfall. Remember that word? What a shortfall. I'm saying you need to refocus your mind from those who put you in poverty to the man whose law it is to bless you to be rich without sorrow. Just refocus, that's all. Satan can't hold you against your will when you become aware of him. Your whole problem is seeing him. Now once you see, once I reveal Satan, then nothing can prevent you from allowing me to enter into your mind. You invite me in. When I'm invited into your home, your house, I set my law in motion there. And my law requires you to be rich. It's just impossible to be poor. I mean, imagine that. You're working and suffering all your life trying to just get by. I mean, you have been reduced to such a poverty state that you're settled for getting by. If you can just pay your enemy off every month, you're happy. You don't pay yourself nothing. If I can just keep him paid. I mean, you know, it's a subtle devil that can put you in a frame of mind where you live to pay him off all your life. And he never allows you to pay him off. His laws, your enemy's laws, are designed to always take from you. He taxes you all your life. You save up $100,000, leave it to your kid. He takes half of it and call it gift tax. He takes the other half, call it inheritance tax. Leave your kid with nothing as it's in the probate. Probate means in the hands of the court. And if you don't understand who the court is, you need to go down and look and see. there's a fella sitting up there with a black robe on, took all your black money, and calls himself the court. Now, when all this money is in the hands of the court splits it up with his family. And you're unconscious of that too. You may complain, but then you're happy with your enemy. If you just get some of it, he lets you get a little bit of what your people work for all their life, and you feel grateful to get a little bit. I mean, he's so wicked, he'd make you feel grateful for a little. If you could just pay your light bill and your house note or rent, huh? Put a little food on your table and buy shoes once a year. And take a trip every now and then. And all of it's designed to give it back to him. Every bit of it. I said everything you do, he has designed to take it from you until you're in poverty out on the street. Then he tells you, you're on your own. You can make it in America. It's free enterprise. Land of opportunity. Everybody has an opportunity to be poor in America. Everybody has an opportunity to live in poverty in America. Everybody has an opportunity to be ignorant in America. This knowledge we've learned this week about the law of Feast of Weeks makes you want to have known Yahweh all your life. It really does. Now, what I love about Yahweh is his power to take you from nothing to something. So I take you from 0 to 1. I'm the one. After you move from 0 to 1, you can go from there anywhere, as far out as eternity will carry you. Your problem is getting from 0 to 1. That's all. Praise Yahweh. Your enemy's program is designed to keep you from getting to the 1. There's only one name whereby you can be saved. So they don't care what name you learn, if they just keep you from learning the 1. And the earth of your mind was void, without form and void, until you met the 1.